hearing what I'm hearing? Please, guys, excuse me. Hi, what's up, guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing a case series. This is my first time actually reviewing a case series, and this is because of this series ranked #1 in 84 countries, and it's still trending. Like, it is still trending. So if you've not seen this series, this might be a spoiler for you, but keep watching my video. And also, it's because of it's the most talked about case series ever, and most case series actually do see our rom-coms, but this one, it blew my mind. It blew my head. Like, it blew everything about me. Like, I was so shocked. So if you're into danger, thriller, mystery, suspense, horror, this case series is for you. So guys, before I continue, please kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. So guys, today I'm going to talk about the one, the only, the Squid. Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? Please, guys, excuse me. Hi guys, and welcome back again. I had to do justice to that tone because I must not hear it. It is not for me. Please, I don't want to die. So anyway, guys, I'm going to talk about the Squid Game, and it is the most talked about series everywhere you go. Like, the Squid Game, and this is actually because of it is a game. Yes. But instead of betting on animals, betting on humans, and it is sad. I just like as if you are in a game. If you guys are seeing Free Guy, you know that okay, Free Guy is like a game setting or a game stuff. But this one, I was watching Squid Game like, you know when Jumanji, whereby they are players and then they have 3 lives, and if they die, they come back. This one, they don't come back. Once you die, you're done. But anyway, guys, I'm going to talk about the Squid Game. Again. What the heck? Like, no, seriously. Let's trash it out. Let's talk. I watch case series, but most of the time the case series I watch are rom-com series. But this one, Nigeria with something like this. No, let's be factual. Like, what the heck? Like, no, seriously. Let me just go straight into the series and let me just trash the series out. I want to trash, dissect, cut, and talk about the Squid Game. And I'm going to talk about the cast. I'm going to talk about everything in the movie, from the storyline to how the twists and turns came to be. So if you've not seen, this might be a spoiler for you, but let's continue. And also, please, who knew the frontman was the police officer's brother, even right from episode 5? Yep, I knew. Because of, number one thing is, he won the 2015 version of the Squid Game, which means that obviously they can't just kill him off like that, which means that he's somewhere around, or he might be in charge of the whole thing. Like, he oversees everything there. And also, something that made me realize very well that he was the older brother was because of the body they found at the North Coast, and then the wallet actually had the guy's identity as a police officer. But then when they got to the island after he has moved from where the game was being taken place, when he, the frontman, and also his minions, I call those people minions because they look like minions, actually moved from the camp where the people were to another island entirely. When he said, "Bring him to me alive," that just gave it up for me. It gave it up. Like, I knew he was the older brother. Honestly, there are a lot of things to say about this movie, but I'm just lost because I was lost right from episode 1. Okay, that first episode, I was like, are you guys serious? Like, are you guys serious with the first episode? And I was like, okay, let's continue. It's a kind of series that I just have to just continue. One thing I liked about this series, most especially the fact that it is not about a rom-com. This is not a Gwemjandi or Gujipyo era. This is the real deal. It actually shows how South Korea is, the rural area of South Korea. How they go through suffering, feeding, housing, all of that. And how people try to migrate from the north to the south. And also how they actually owe a lot of people a lot of money, and how they try to pay. And I think they call them loan sharks or something. And they try to pay back, and it's not easy. If it's a normal rom-com, the girl, which is the daughter of the father that actually owes a lot of people, somebody, the heir to one very big company, will just actually fall in love with the girl, and then the girl still be playing hard to get, and then the girl eventually falls, and then the guy knows about the girl's family, the girl knows about the guy's family, And then from there, the guy actually helps the father pay and or clear up his debt. But this did not happen that way. You have to fight. You have to carry your gbese on your head. And also, aside the fact that I saw a lot of how Korea is the poverty life of South Korea, it actually also says or talks about how the rich are very bored with their money, or they don't know what to do with their money. Give me your money. But anyway, the rich actually they get bored and then they try to do things that gives them pleasure or something. But anyway, kudos to the writers of the show and also the producer of the show. Kudos to you, because I'm very sure it actually took a lot of time and putting a lot of time and effort into this movie, using games that were being played in the 1970s and 1980s to actually give these people their money. Okay, so let's talk about the cast now. And for me, the cast who I really enjoy. So trust me, I'm Nigerian, so I may not be able to pronounce the Korean names, but I'm going to leave pictures here and get to actually talk about them. So this was the good guy in the movie, and this was the bad guy in the movie to me, because this actually really believes that people are good, you can still trust people, blah blah blah. And this other guy in Southern actually believes that nope, you gotta kill people to actually defend yourself and actually move on with life. So I believe that if they wanted the bad guy to win, that means this guy, trust me. But then it's a movie and people actually focused more on this character because he's actually like the main guy in the movie. So I believe that's why they allowed this guy to win, because everybody's attention was already focused on this guy and not on this guy. And I'm like, okay, that really makes sense. But then if we should actually be factual, this guy will have won because he will do everything it takes to actually help his mom secure a job and also the house, because everything has collateral. Also, she is a beauty, trust me, and she is tall. She's a very fine girl. Even with the makeup and the freckles on her face, she is still fine. And I actually had to dig up, at past and I was like, what are you, or what is your name or something? And then I found out that she's a model and she has modeled for quite a long time. And also, our best friend is Jenny from Blackpink, which actually increased my love for her more because I love Blackpink. And I was like, okay, yeah, she's actually very cute. And this is actually her first movie role. And I really love that character. She really played it very well. This girl that she's from the north, who is reserved, who doesn't trust people, but has a younger brother, and her dad is dead, and her mom is still stuck in north. And also, one of my favorite characters who are actually being betrayed is this guy. Yeah. This guy was being betrayed, and his death was the most painful thing, actually. This guy actually tried his best. He's from Pakistan, but really he's Indian. Actually shows in the face that he's actually Indian. And his role was actually being on the fact that he trusted someone so much that it led to his death. And I also got that I should not trust people a lot because it led to his death. Like, why will you be so gullible to actually go around and look for? Because it doesn't take thing, but he was stupid actually, and that led to his death. Now I'm gonna say this man right here, I wouldn't say he's really at fault. He wanted to enjoy himself, wanted to have a lot of fun for himself, but then he did at the expense of other people dying, which is crazy. And also, my two favorite characters, surprisingly, is this woman and this one. Okay, sometimes a series like that is very funny, you expect a little bit of comedy. These two delivered this for me, and I'm a person that actually love comedy a lot, so these two actually delivered. Especially her. She is a crazy person. I thought she said she has not named her baby yet. Then why did she come back? Like, this woman is lying. You know that she's lying. Also, this guy with tattoo on his neck that almost oh god, their death was just very poetic, like one of the VIPs said. Very poetic. The two of them actually gave me the comedy in the movie. Like, I was expecting the comedy and both of them gave me fun. It is not a movie that actually has a lot of comedy in it, but then these two gave me the comedy. And also the police officer, I actually knew that the front man was his brother right from I think episode 5 or so. I actually knew that, or 4, I'm not even sure when he actually entered into that story dream. I'm not really sure, but I knew from that moment that okay, the front man might be the brother, but I got my confirmation in the episode titled The Front Man. So let's go into the episode. For me, the most emotional episode is going to be episode 6, because we saw a lot of people are wicked though. Seriously, that episode 6 is very emotional. It is very emotional. Nobody see. My eyes were teary. Ali died. this other girl too, who just became a friend after. It's just crazy. A lot of things that happen in that episode 6. Talk about betrayal, talk about sadness, talk about everything, bitterness, sorrow, that betrayal, and talk about distrust too. It is like this was very, 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 very well played. And episode 6 is I had to actually send a message to someone that episode 6 is very, very emotional. Like, just see it, please. See it. It is very, very emotional. Then another episode that I didn't really like was the VIPs episode, because they not show us their faces. Why they not covering their faces? We not see their faces to the end. But actually, I think that VIP episode actually opened eye to more of the series. Like, people started to understand that, okay, it is rich people that actually betting on all these people's heads. So I think the VIP episode was necessary, but I just didn't even like it. The first episode, the last episode, then the 6th episode. Those 3 episodes for me were on point. Because we actually got to know. And also, why will I forget this episode? This is my favorite episode. And this is actually an episode that is actually how do I put it? A trend on TikTok. This honeycomb episode. I've actually really forgotten the name of the episode. But then, this honeycomb game is something that I would never. But then, that's why I knew that Sangu guy. This guy is actually got me feeling like a psycho. That's when I knew he was a psycho, because he knew what the game was all about, but then he didn't even tell this guy. And I wanted to go and pick umbrella. Thank God I found that he sweat. When the sweat landed on it, he could actually dissolve it. Papa was licking it. So just so funny. That honeycomb episode is one of the funniest episodes too. So those episodes are actually very nice. But I didn't really like the VIP episode. I'm going to talk about the storyline. Well, there are some things I knew already while watching it. I suspected a lot of things. The old man, I suspected him because when they were going back, after they all came back and they were just 187 people went back, they gassed all others in the vans or in their vehicles. But then they didn't show the part of the old man when they gassed the old man. That was when I was starting to suspect him. I'm actually glad I actually said the truth, because honestly speaking, it was a twist, it was a turn in the story, but there's some things I knew already. And also, I got to find out that the producer of the show was inspired by Blackpink. If you guys noticed, most of their packaging, from the coffins to the envelopes or some things, they were in black and pink. Even their minions, workers, I call those people minions, they were in black and pink. It was inspired by Blackpink. And Blackpink is a big South Korea girl group, and I'm so much in love with Blackpink right now because of that. The storyline was very, very okay. The twists and the turns and the games were actually normal games they played. I think in South Korea, they may feel like it's normal games they play, but wait, to us it's new because we don't know these games and then we are seeing it on TV. The storyline was actually awesome. The casting was nice. They actually casted people very, very well for the movie. Like, I don't know, I'm conversant with a lot of K-series actors and actresses, but then this is Netflix. This is not TBN or SBS or something. This is Netflix, so I knew that it would be rated 18. But basically, the series talked about a lot of things. Actually, it's talking about poverty in South Korea, how people owe a lot of people money. Also, it talked about how the rich actually suffer the poor to get what they want. And also, it also talked about betrayal, distrust. It talked about a lot of things that people don't trust people anymore. People betray people. And that series actually opened my eyes to a lot of things. Dark humor and the reason why the world actually needs to change or just needs to be better for something to happen. But it really, really opened our eyes to see how everything is not rosy. Because some people will make it, some will not make it, but that doesn't mean you should just take them for granted because they don't have what you have. Okay, so this movie itself is nice, it's very interesting. They give us a plot twist and I don't want a season 2. Nothing concerning if you went back. Yeah, that's any business. Producer of the show, please stick to your idea and don't actually give us a season 2. Because if season 2 flops, the people that actually praised you for season 1 may not praise you for season 2 and actually condemn you for season 2. So please and please, stick to what you want to do. Don't do a season 2. Please, I'm begging you. So guys, I've come to the end. Finally, I've talked a lot. I've come to the end of the Squidgame review and I'm going to give this series, forget it, 8 over 10. Oh, what am I saying? I'm going to give it a 9. A 9. My IMDb rating is going to be 9 over 10 because it's good. The series is good. It actually teaches a lot of things. It opens eyes to a lot of things. You see the world in a very, very different way and You see how South Korea is. This is not rom-com. This is the real deal. So guys, please kindly subscribe and kindly turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. And also, if you like this video, please and please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, everything else, you just give it to this video. Give what you can, because I actually poured out my art for Squidgame and it has been interesting so far. I loved it. So guys, thank you guys very much for actually sticking by and actually watching the video, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.